Ubisoft just found a brand new way to embarrass themselves again, and somehow this one might be their worst swing all year because Assassin's Creed Shadows dropped a crossover that's so bizarre, so low effort, and so aggressively slapped together that even longtime Ubisoft fans are basically saying, yep, we're done. Today we're breaking down why the Attack on Titan event is getting absolutely obliterated online, why it exposes Ubisoft's biggest and most glaring problems, and why this might actually signal something much worse for the company's future, guys. If you enjoy this content, make sure you click the links down below in the description to check out where I'm at, everywhere else, Rumble, Discord, Patreon, you name it. It's all down there. Don't forget to hit that like button. So let's talk about this, which is the crossover nobody wanted. Ubisoft has been struggling for years, especially this last year or two. We've been totally bullying them on the channel to the point where they kicked me out of the Ubisoft Creators Program, but that's a whole different rant. But this latest move feels like the moment they just stopped pretending to care. Like, they don't even care anymore, guys. Assassin's Creed Shadows has already been slammed for its historical inaccuracies, and now they've been given a Attack on Titan crossover that's so low quality that players thought it was a joke. And looking from all the clips and stuff, it's pretty fucking hilarious, guys. This isn't exaggerated. It's not hyperbole. People genuinely thought this was some kind of weird fan mod. And the criticism for this Attack on Titan event is brutal. There's no actual Titan events. There's horrible cutscenes. There's clunky climbing sequences. And then there's a pop-up at the end telling you to buy the outfit for $20. So it's basically a commercial for a microtransaction. That's right, guys. Your reward for completing the quest is a link to the Assassin's Creed Shadows storefront. At this point, EA's even got to be looking at them like, damn. Because EA is neck and neck with Ubisoft for microtransaction king, guys. Now, let's talk about this quest line. It's only available for a limited time, guys. I think there's about a month window. So you would think Ubisoft would polish it, right? Well, no, not even close. Players are calling it the lowest effort Ubisoft quest ever made, that it's nightmare fuel, that it's worse than the Gollum game, which, holy cow, is that even possible? And then it's 30 minutes of life that you'll never get back. And the Titan fight, you don't even fight it. You run away until it falls into a hole, and that's it for the entire climax of the quest line. AAA gaming in 2025, apparently, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear a round of applause. Your AAA game, sir. So why did Ubisoft even do this? We talked about it the other day, actually, in a video. This screams of desperation. Ubisoft is desperate. They spent years pushing historical accuracy as their brand, especially when it comes to Assassin's Creed Shadows, even bragging about working with historians for this game. Yasuke historians, Japanese historians, you name it. They were gaslighting a lot of critics about this because we had complaints, we had concerns, we had criticism that we brought up, and they gaslit us into saying that this would be historically accurate and that we're crying about Yasuke. We were led to believe that this would be historically accurate. Now we're suddenly in 1700s Japan with anime ODM gear and giant titans like it's Fortnite. Now, it doesn't make sense, but here's a theory that could make sense about it. This crossover was meant for X Defiant. Remember that? The Call of Duty killer? That game was supposed to compete with Call of Duty. Ubisoft definitely had crossover contracts planned for it, but X Defiant died in less than a year, and Ubisoft likely still owed someone a deliverable, right? Hey, we owe you this. So they crammed it into Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is the only major Ubisoft title that even still has a life. Barely any. It's on life support, but it's still there, right? Especially with the holiday season coming on us. I think it just had a Black Friday sale where it's like a huge percentage off. They're relying on people buying the game and then buying DLC. This crossover, though, is a symptom of a much bigger problem in the gaming industry. Ubisoft is burning every ounce of goodwill they had left with their consumers, guys. Remember, we had Skull and Bones, which was marketed as a quadruple A, and it launched without swimming in the game, a pirate game without swimming. X Defiant dead in less than a year. We had Star Wars Outlaws, which was Ubisoft's biggest marketing budget ever, and it still underperformed with the Star Wars license. Wow, is that even achievable? I know Star Wars has kind of went down the hill since Disney bought it, but it underperformed big. And then Assassin's Creed Shadows reportedly had the highest budget of the modern Assassin's Creed games, but it also was the worst selling based on leaks, even though they will gaslight you and tell you that it was the best performing Assassin's Creed ever and all this crap. Don't buy into it, guys. Ubisoft refuses to share sales numbers, and to me, that's always a red flag. Now they're striking down criticism on Twitter about this. Apparently, they're taking down anybody posting the videos of this Attack on Titan event. They're like DMCA takedowning it, which to me, again, that's a red flag. That's a way to silence criticism. I don't know. It doesn't look good, Ubisoft. So I have no clue, guys, but Ubisoft's shenanigans are getting old, okay? The microtransaction excuse that they're trying to hide behind, it's getting old. Ubisoft executives recently doubled down on the idea that microtransactions are necessary in games, that single player games are more fun with them. You hear that? Single player games are more fun with microtransactions, and that gamers should get comfortable never owning their games. Uh, that one kind of bit them in the butt when that was said. This is the same company telling you that if you don't buy microtransactions, we can't afford to update our game. So if buying isn't owning a game, then pirating isn't stealing, right? Is that consensus? Is that the consensus, guys? If buying isn't owning a game, then pirating isn't stealing, right? Let me know down below if you agree with that. So can Ubisoft turn it around? Yeah, I think Ubisoft could still turn it around, but the issue is, will they? Will they? I don't think so. I want Ubisoft to succeed. They have legendary franchises, amazing characters. Some of the most ambitious ideas in gaming history have come through Ubisoft. But when this is what they release with Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is broken updates, cash grab crossovers, unfinished content, it's hard to believe things are going to improve anytime soon with this company unless they get bought out by Tencent, which that's another rumor going on. If this Attack on Titan crossover represents the new Ubisoft, though, they're in serious trouble. I don't know, guys. I'm going to keep watching this. I'm going to keep covering everything that Ubisoft does, good or bad. So if you're not subscribed, hit that button. Make sure you hit that like so this video gets shared out. Before we go, though, I want to hear your thoughts. If you've played this Attack on Titan crossover event, what are your thoughts of this? Is it every bit as retarded as we're being led to believe? Because, man, this looks bad. I played Assassin's Creed Shadows campaign, beat it, and I have no desire to go back and spend money on Attack on Titan stuff. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you so much for watching.